Hey, what is up, guys? I am back, here to grace your television screens, your cell phones, and whatever else you're watching this on with my face. We're back to the good old days. And I am back due to popular demand. Not really, I just looked at the algorithm and it doesn't matter if I'm on screen or just my voice. You're still not gonna watch my videos. But I'm here to give you guys a review of a movie with an actor that has a special place on my channel. We love this guy. It's Bruce Willis in a new movie called Out of Death. That's right, we have another Bruce Willis film. Modern day Bruce Willis films are really bad, and what is this one? It's no different. But I will say that this isn't Cosmic Sin, or Survive the Night, or Hard Kill, or Breach. In Out of Death, you have this young lady who goes to this hiking trail where her father used to hike, and it was a really hard hiking trail, but she's not much of a hiker, and she's also kind of a person that gives up very easily. So much so that her dad would tell her, you're my little quitter. Damn, what a dick dad. But she stumbles upon some crooked cops doing crooked things, and Bruce Willis shows up. A wild Bruce Willis. And he's there, just talking like Bruce Willis and acting like Bruce Willis. Gotta give it to this movie. This isn't the worst Bruce Willis film that I've ever seen. There's actually some competent actors in here. Dare I say this is the best cast that Bruce Willis has had since Fifth Element. Not really, but you know, it's been a bad career for him so far. We have Michael Sirow in here, who plays a excellent corny villain in my opinion. He kind of reminds me of the villain from Wild Wild West.
Why, y'all look like you seen a ghost. It's me, dear friends. Alive and kicking.
You know, with his over-the-top southern accent, apologies if that's his actual accent. Probably should have looked that up before I made that statement. But he does a good job of like overacting and overhamming it up. I really enjoyed his performance. It kind of kept me going from not turning off this movie. Also, the two cops in here, the two crooked cops, the main two crooked cops that we have in here, because pretty much all the cops in this movie are bad. But the two ones that we focused on, Bobby and Tommy, they are really good too. They have a surprisingly amount of character development between the two. We get to know a lot more about these two cops and even the mayor a little bit than we do Bruce Willis's character and the female character, the female protagonist in here. And I thought that was kind of weird. I enjoyed it because I was like really, you know, surprised by it, and I was like, wow, I'm kind of rooting for the bad guys here. But, you know, this is a Bruce Willis film, so you know what I gotta do next. Gotta give you the cons, and where do I start? First off, the music in this film is like surprisingly loud. They'll just randomly blast some music, and I guess it's supposed to like make a certain tone for the certain setting of the movie or something like that. It doesn't really work, and before I even get any further, and before you guys start typing in the comments, I know what you're gonna say. You know, Anthony, well, you had some loud music in some of your videos. I was doing some experiments, guys, okay? All right? Can't blame a guy for trying, you know? It's hard on here on YouTube. They also did this thing in the movie where they had chapters. Maybe it'll be easy for people who buy this Blu-ray. I hope you don't do that. But if you buy the Blu-ray, I guess, you know, when you choose chapters, you'll know exactly what chapter to go to because they're literally named. Just go there and they'll say Chapter 1. The Bruce Willis film. The only thing that you came to this video for was, how was Bruce Willis's performance? Was he dead or was he alive? I gotta say he's somewhere in the middle. Because if you've seen any recent Bruce Willis film, you know that the man is pretty much going on set drunk. And even if he was drunk on this set, it would be a lot better, because this one, I legit think that he forgot that his agent booked him to be in this movie, because he literally has a line where he's like, why the hell am I here? And he's really phoning it in this film. I think this is probably his worst performance, at least in Cosmic Sin, another Bruce Willis film that came out this year. He was at least kind of having fun and, you know, joking around. I think it was because he was drunk, because pretty much in every scene in Cosmic Sin, when he wasn't fighting, he had some alcohol in his hand. So maybe that's the key. You just got to get Bruce Willis drunk. I also did find it funny that Bruce Willis pretty much is in the beginning of the movie, and then at the end of the movie. In the middle, he kind of just leaves. There's a scene where he gives the lead protagonist a gun and, you know, disappears. It says, you know, we're going to meet here in a couple of minutes after you go do your thing, and then meet back here and we'll decide what we're going to do next. He's gone for the rest of the movie. But I will say that the biggest problem, other than Bruce Willis's lack of caring, was the ending and how they did the resolution and everything came together. I think probably, if anything, if I was going to recommend this movie or not, you just gotta watch it for that ending, because the way they explain how they catch the bad guys or foil the bad guys, it just made me laugh so hard that I was like, wait, it can't be that easy. Out of Death. Do I recommend it? Well, if you are a masochist like me and you like watching really bad Bruce Willis films, then yeah, definitely wait till it's on Redbox and you can pop in $1.99, or how much is Redbox now? I feel like it's like $2 now or something like that. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is Bruce Willis pretty much a dried up actor? Is his career burning in hell? I think so. And at least I'm not gonna watch another Bruce Willis film this year. Ah, shit.